Yo, what's up guys, another video. So yeah, today I made a very nice liquid drum and bass track. It has a little bit a vibe like, you know, sometimes Forza or GTA plays those DNB songs. So GTA 6, here I come. I really have to get a sponsorship, like, come on. Then next I would like to introduce again that my sample pack is finally out. It's called Aurora DNB Volume 1. My sample pack can be downloaded by the link in the subscription down below. Inside of this pack are presets for Serum. It contains some ARPs, chords, effects, pads, Reese basses, dirty basses, liquid basses, and in total there are 92 presets, so make sure to check it out guys. So yeah, I hope you're doing good as well. If you like this track, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, because that's the only reason I make this content for you guys. So yeah, I want to keep things short today. Let's listen to the track. So how did I make this track? At first I loaded in a very nice pad from Splice. It sounds really nice. I added some effects to the pad for the intro. I loaded up a volume automation, as you can see over here. So the volume increases over time. That really built some tension because over here is the drop. Next I added the paramedic EQ automation. As you can see, it opens up over here. So it reduces the lows. Then next, later in the track, I added some tremolators, and it sounds like this with the tremolators on. Gives it a really nice stutter effect. So then for the intro, I loaded up a bass in June 3. It's a really nice plucky bass. Then next I added another bass in June 3. It sounds like this. It's also a preset, it's a really nice bass. And it gives the intro a little bit of the lows. That is missing because here you only have risers, which are really high frequency sounds. Then next I added a top loop that also builds up the tension during the intro. And it sounds like this. I added some effects to them, cut some of the lows off. Added the Pro R for some reverb. And I added the vintage verb for some more reverb. Make sure to cut off some of the lows because you don't want reverb on the lows. Then next I added some ambiances. This is the first one, is a tonal ambience. It sounds like this. It gives the track a nice atmosphere. The second one is this one, it's a long riser. Together it gives the track a lot of tension, and you know there's something coming. Then I added a sub impact and a kick impact, and together they sound like this. And next another pad loop which sounds like this. And I automated the highs, as you can see over here. It opens up over time. So the tension builds up until this point where the drop is beginning. Then next I added another riser. Together the intro sounds like this. Then next I added a drum loop, so the tension is building even more in this part of the song. And here the drop is coming. So this section over here introduces the drop. And I automated this drum loop, as you can see over here. I will show you. It's opening up. What you can hear in this part of the track, I cut it off the snare from this drum loop. Then I place it over here. So this is the pre-drop, and here the drop is coming. Then next I added some more drum loops, which sounds like this. Really simple. I only EQ'd them a little bit. Maybe it's even better like this. And I automated it. Then all together the pre-drop sounds like this. Really nice tension build up. Then over here there's another automation, as you can hear. Cuts off the highs. Okay guys, let's go to the drop of this song. I added another drum loop. It sounds like this. And I automated the highs, as you can see. And I'm cutting off the highs because over here I copied the snares from here. And those are very high frequency sounds. So with this drum loop I'm cutting off the high frequencies with an automation clip. And as well with this drum loop. And you can hear it with these automations over here. What I'm always doing with these kind of drops, I cut off the lows because they sound a little bit muddy in the drop. So as you can see, this is where I cut it off the lows, and here I am increasing the highs with an automation clip. Then altogether it sounds like this with all the automations that I told. I forgot to say over here I added an automation on the channel pitch. You can do that by clicking on it, make sure it's in stretch mode, and then create automation clip with this knob. Make sure to put this on 12 or 24. It depends on how much you really want the sample to be pitched. So this is an automation clip on the pitch and you can hear it. Cool, next I added some basses to the drop. The first one is this one. It's a really dark one in Dune 3, it's just a preset. Next I added this one. It's also a preset, really nice. So then next I added another preset in Dune 3 with an automation clip on the cutoff. It sounds like this. Okay, cool guys, that's it for the drop. Altogether it sounds like this. Also added the tonal ambience over here. Okay, cool guys. Then next I did nothing too crazy. I added another drum loop. Together it sounds like this with this drum loop. Then over here I'm adding another drum loop. Together it sounds like this. Then for this part I also copied the basses from the drop. Altogether it sounds like this. Then over here, as I told before, I automated some tremolators. It really gives it a stutter effect, as you can hear. Very cool, very cool. So yeah, then next the mix and mastering of the track. How did I mix and master this track? At first I loaded up an EQ to reduce some of the 300 Hz, because that's always a muddy part inside the frequency spectrum. Then next I added a compressor. I'd like to use the transparent vinyl master. It gives it a really nice sound and compresses the song. Then next I'm always adding Soothe 2 to reduce some of the harsh frequencies. You can really hear what the plugin does by clicking on Delta when playing the track. I will show you, wait, let me check. It's removing a little bit of harshness inside of the track, so that's really nice. I use it for almost all my tracks. Then next I'm adding FabFilter Saturn 2 to add some saturation to the track. For instance, the highs from around 5000 Hz. It really brings out the highs a little bit more. Then last but not least, I'm adding the Pro L2 as a limiter. So yeah, I will show you the track without and with all these plugins. So without all the plugins, it sounds like this. And with. So yeah guys, that's it for this track. If you have any questions about producing DNB, just contact me on Instagram, I will help you out. If you really liked this tutorial and learned something from it, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, because that will help me out a lot. And I forgot to say, my sample pack is still out. And in my last tutorial I showed my sample pack that I've been working on the past couple of weeks. It's a pack containing 92 presets for Serum. So if you guys are looking for a cheap presets pack, you can download it below in the subscription. I will put the link over there. It contains some liquid basses, some dirty basses, some leads, some pads, and all kinds of presets that I think you guys really like. So make sure to check it out. That's it for this tutorial. See you guys next week. Ciao.
Every man is the architect of his own fortune.
His heart is dried up. It doesn't feel, doesn't live, doesn't beat.
Now I saw those bodies, and whoever mutilated them has a very special problem.